Fiancé feels he has no privacy because my mom lives with us. I don't know what to do. Hi there. I'm a 41-year-old woman and my fiancé is 40. We met in Florida 5 years ago and moved to Colorado together 3 years ago. Just as we were discussing selling my house, my stepfather was diagnosed with terminal cancer. I asked my fiancé if he would be open to my mom living with us after her husband passed. She had moved to Florida for me and wouldn't be able to afford living alone on Social Security. He was supportive and said he loved my mom and wanted to help. We moved to Colorado, and shortly after, my stepfather passed. My mom joined us, and we bought a house we loved, which has a finished basement with its own entrance. My mom, who is 69, pays us $1,000 a month in rent. She's active socially, involved in senior groups, church, and more. I'm grateful she's not dependent on us emotionally. However, since moving, she's had health issues, mainly breathing problems. Because of that, she usually lets her dog out into the backyard instead of walking him. The problem is, there's no direct access from her basement unit to the backyard. To let her dog out or access her car, she walks through our main living space several times a day. My fiancé is very introverted and values his privacy. He's always been polite to my mom, but has become increasingly uncomfortable with the lack of separation. Last night, after a small interaction about the dogs, he finally opened up. Calmly but emotionally, he expressed that he feels like he has a roommate instead of a private home. He doesn't like not knowing when someone will come upstairs, and feels he has no real downtime. He mentioned his frustration with cleaning up dog messes in the yard, and said that with our wedding coming up in October, something needs to change. He feels like I'm choosing my mom over him, and I'm devastated. I love my fiancé deeply and want a future with him, but I can't just ask my mom to leave. She can't afford to live alone, and this arrangement was something we both agreed to during a difficult time. I'm struggling to find a balance. Is it fair to ask my mom to change habits that affect her health? Is it fair to expect my fiancé to just accept this indefinitely? How do I start a conversation with my mom without hurting her deeply? I feel stuck between two people I love, and I don't know what the right next step is. The side entrance to the basement faces the street and doesn't connect to the garage. There's no way to add access to the backyard, and the only way for her to get there is to go out to the street and walk around, which is challenging in cold weather. I know I need to have a hard conversation with my mom, but I fear it will hurt her feelings. Still, I'm considering it.